Oh, hello. How we doing, chat? How we doing on how we doing? How we doing? Well, you cleared your cache and then you got ads. Oh, what's my mic doing? I keep my mic has like rainbow colors and I keep skipping the rainbow. There you go. Why? You watch ads? No, not the ads. How dare? No. But hi, how we doing this Monday? I personally am doing, what is happening? Hello? Do I need to speak louder? Hi? Oh, did I make it too loud now? Hold on. I'm messing with the mic, sorry. You had to log in again? Well, that's stupid. How's your Monday? Mine was a day. It is currently storming right now. So, it's not bad storm, but it is a thunderstorm with lightning. So right now I don't have any worry. I don't have a lot of worries about anything like interrupting stream, but lightning is going off, so there is a small chance, you know, the tiniest chance like the power just goes out, but we should be fine. It actually is not a bad storm. You would love some storms. You would I got a story. I have a story about storms, but before I get yapping, I want us to look at the sad state of these lights. I'm gonna be so for real. I opened up this file and I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed because I thought I was further along the line art than I am. All I have done is a hook arm. That's all I have done. I have done nothing. No, I thought I was way further along this. I thought I at least had one blight done, but I don't. I just have his arm. This is fine. Oh no, so I have to, okay, so the goal is to get all these guys lined today. That is the goal. I do not expect to get the colors at all. That is hoping too much, I think. Because these guys are so detailed. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Okay. So I mentioned storms, right? I like storms. Storms are cool. You know what's not cool? You know what's not cool, fam? You know what's not cool, chat? When you're driving home, first of all, you get stopped by a train, of course, and the terrible traffic because no one knows how to fucking drive. And then, like, you're stuck because of a train, and then the severe thunderstorm warning hits, right? And you're like, okay, whatever, whatever, that sucks, but you know what really sucks? Driving home, and a tornado warning goes off your phone. For those who don't know, tornado warning means tornado is here. Tornado is forming or has hit already here. I literally was driving home. Like, I got past the train. I was a little upset because I'm like, I'm stuck in a severe thunderstorm. This is fucking amazing. And then I get hit with the, literally alarm goes off my phone because it's a warning, not a watch. A watch is like, hey, the conditions might produce a tornado, but does not mean tornado. No, it was a warning. I got the shit scared out of me. I had a panic attack all the way home on Friday. Not all the way home, but halfway home on Friday because I'm driving home while a tornado warning was happening. I was so upset. I had to come home and I'm like rushing to get the cats into the freaking closet, and it was not a good time. Not a good time at all. Right, yeah, like tornado watch. Tornado might happen, it might not. Tornado warning, it is happening. You need to go. It was okay though because it wasn't a tornado did not touch down. What happened was that it was starting to spiral in the air, and that's why it went off. It went off because it started to spiral and started to look like it was forming a tornado, but it did not hit the ground, I believe. And it was like north of me, but I was still like in the area. So I did not have to deal with a tornado, but holy fuck. I never have been that panicked about the weather as depression is starting. Get out. I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you out of here. Stop. But I was legitimately upset. That was the most upset I have ever been. Like most of the time I'm like anxious, right? A little anxious because it's like, oh, well, we might have a tornado or a tornado's happening, but it's not near me. But I had a full panic attack while driving. I was so upset. Cause not only, cause I'm sitting here thinking, fuck, I gotta drive home, but I also have to like get the cats into the freaking closet, and because it's storming, I know Cindy is hiding somewhere, and I'm like praying that she is somewhere I could find her, right? Which we'll probably not see, because she does not like heavy rain, not like thunder, so we will probably not see Cindy Lou today. But yeah, she thankfully she was just like right under the bed. I literally came home and was flinging things everywhere and like quickly opening my closet, throwing things out of my closet, throwing Ella into there, and hi Dragon, and then finding Cindy under the bed, dragging her from under the bed, throw her in the closet. I was so panicked. I'm laughing now. It's not funny. I want you to know that. It's not funny. It's not a funny thing. It was not fun. Hey, negative 1,000 out of 0. Would not recommend. I don't know, the wool and rain world. I wish you luck on that. I'm hoping to fudge doing these guys because there's no way I'm gonna get all these correct. There's no way I'm gonna sit here and get this correct. These guys have like a ridiculous I've already complained about this. Why do these guys have so much detail? What is up with that? Who decided this was a good idea and then somebody had to model them and animate? Who decided this? I want to talk to them. I just want a little chat. A small chat. Hey guys, do I sound like I got sleep? I feel like I got sleep last night. Not a ton. I still woke up like 5 times, but compared to how I usually do, I feel like I got sleep. Especially considering the last I'd have not really. My Zelda credits have so many people. It's a deal till they decided 5 people working on the one model for this stupid thing. I really just Just for their design. I hate them. Or maybe I should lecture myself for deciding this was a good idea. I could have been like, you know what? I'm not going to draw the blights. I could have totally decided, you know what? Let's not do the blights. Let me save the headache and just not include. But no, I said no. I'm gonna do every Ganon. Every one of them. Why? Because I hate myself, I guess. I don't know. I did myself. This is fine. This is fine. Speaking of Zelda. Obviously got the Archipelago this Friday. We're actually making progress in that because we finally, if I remember correctly, we did some dungeons. It was a freaking miracle. We had several sessions where neither of us were able to do dungeons. And also, you know, I have discovered that I bullied myself in Archipelago. For some reason, past me thought it would be hee-hee funny. Hee-hee funny to mix my rupees and my hearts locations, mix them with everything else. So Komi kept giving me green rupees. I'm so annoyed thinking about this. Green rupees and hearts? Like, constantly, and it wasn't even their fault. It was just like, I set that up to be that way. And so I just bullied myself, is what I made Archipelago bully me. So, it pisses me off. Pisses me off that I did that to myself. I didn't even realize I did that to myself. A three stream streak! Woo! Welcome for 3 streams. It's a and alright. What is happening? No, not fwee. Fwee. Not fwee. Nothing's fwee. Nothing is fwee here. I have saved it on my lens. No fwee. I mean, I guess you can watch for fwee if you want. Love is fwee. Love is fwee. Yes. Fwee love. Love. What is the priest in The Princess Bride? What does he's like marriage. Marriage. I don't remember what else he says. All I remember is marriage. That's all I remember. I don't even remember what else he says. He has like a whole like speech. And I don't remember any of it. I just remember marriage. Oh, that's such a good. That is such a good. I recommend that. I recommend that movie. If you have never seen that movie, Is this? This is... There's some, like, is there a movie that you grew up and grew up watching, and then you hear somebody else mention that they've never seen that movie, and you're like in complete shock. Like, do you, like, everyone has a movie like that, right? I can tell you probably a couple of movies that make me do, like, what do you mean? What do you mean you've never seen this movie? Blasphemy. I wouldn't say but like for me it's like the Labyrinth and the Dark Crystal movies. Those are like a big part of my childhood. So like somebody saying that they've never seen it before, I'm like, what? Huh? What do you mean? I thought everyone saw this movie. You never. What do you mean? What do you mean you haven't seen The Labyrinth? What? With David Bowie? You remind me of the Babe. Okay. Well, we need to ratify that. We need to fix that. When would you be good for, a movie night? Apparently that's a movie we need to watch. We haven't been doing movie nights. I'm so sorry, guys. Life has been a lot. We haven't been doing movie nights, and we haven't been doing, I still want to do co-working. Well, this is kind of co-working, but like, not what I mean. Like a co-working-ish, chill, chat, Discord thing. Know what I mean? Working on the Discord, not the stream. Of course, Astral, your schedule is different from mine. It is so hard to coordinate. It's not so hard to coordinate. It's just like things and stuff are happening. It's gonna change again! Did you just change it? You changed it in November or December? You changed it in December and I'm already acting. It's been, how long has it been, actually? That's 5 months, right? 6 months? Was it gonna change? Do you know what? Oh, you don't know. Why do they keep doing that? I'm shouting. I hope my neighbors across the hall don't hear what's wrong. I'm gonna fight your employers. They need to figure out what the fuck they're doing. Ugh! I would like to be able to do things. Okay, so you obviously you're gonna aim for Mondays off still, yes, and then whatever other days you can get, you'll get. Just let me know! Let me know! I would like to know when my friend is available. Oh, which one? What? You don't have to tell me this on stream. You can tell me this privately. You don't have to announce your schedule. I just want to know what you're hoping for. Guys, do you like my very uneven circles? I have like these perfect circles, and then I'm trying to do circles around the circles, and I'm not doing great. Oh, that would be great. if you can get Fridays off, you can then enjoy the archipelago nonsense me and Komi are doing. Because it's something. I think I'm trying to do the shadow temp. No, I did the shadow temp. Chat, never mind. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. We had to take a pause from the archipelago because Komi had some things to do, and then we were supposed to stream it. Not the week I took off, we were supposed to do a Friday stream, but I was having a time, so I was like, we are not doing that. So, but we'll be doing it this Friday. We're gonna play it by ear for the month. Oh, and the only reason my stream on I don't think I mentioned it in the schedule. This Friday stream is gonna be probably a little shorter than normal because I am being visited by the blood moon Friday. So I don't know how well I will be. Sometimes I get hit really hard, and then sometimes I'm okay. So and then energy-wise, I'm usually like lower than normal. I'm waiting for this thunder. Sorry, it's going off right now. I'm waiting for this thunder to like clap loud enough that scares the shit out of me on stream. So Friday, we'll see. It'll probably be a shorter stream just because my energy will be not. But we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna at least try to complete another dungeon. We did figure out what I say we. It wasn't really me. I didn't do anything, but Komi did figure out why they had. I'll let Komi explain on Friday. But for anyone who's been watching the Archipelago streams, if you recall, Komi was doing the forest temple and then had to stop because they couldn't move the blocks. Because there's these blocks that you have to move around in this one room, and they couldn't move the blocks, and we're like, why can't you move the blocks? They figured it out. It's one of those things where we learned. Basically, we learned another fun fact of how the game is designed. Game design is fascinating. It kind of gives insight on how it's programmed. So you're not gonna be here on Friday. I'll let Komi explain all the details, but long story short, they couldn't move the blocks because they didn't have a strength upgrade. And that is the like most basic answer to what happened there. Random. Well, I don't actually know how I want to answer. How I want to ask this. Would anyone be interested in watching me? I've already done this before, but I'm stuttering over here. I know I have Zelda. I know I have Zelda nerds in here. I know y'all are Zelda. How many Zelda nerds have participated in doing a free heart run that is my first random question. Oh my gosh, stop it! I don't want more circles! You never have done a 3-heart run. I have, actually. I have done a 3-heart run. I have done one. You don't hate yourself. Oh, thanks. I guess I hate myself, but, I have done one 3-heart run before. I did a 3-heart run in, surprise, surprise, Ocarina of Time. Because that is the game, like the Zelda game at this point, especially, I have played the most of. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's try the challenge. And I didn't play it on like a emulator or anything. I played it on my GameCube version. So there was no like save states or anything. I beat that entire game with 3 hearts. I did do it. I was able to complete it. I don't recall it being very hard. I say as if I am, like, master at fighting. I'm actually really good at dying in video games, but for some reason, I did very well. You feel bad not accepting the heart containers? I know. Fuck your heart containers. I gotta go. I got places to be. I was asking because I was wondering how many people would be interested in watching me do a 3-heart run. I don't know how interesting that would be to watch because it's just me playing Zelda, but I'm deathly ill. Deathly allergic to getting injured. Oh, you'd be interested in watching? Okay. Yeah, I figured it could be interesting to see how many times I die because I have 3 hearts. I don't think I actually have some confidence in this. I have some actually fairly okay confidence that I wouldn't die that much. Okay, because it's something I want to consider putting it in my pocket. Because of the fact that I finished the Monkey Island game, right? So I now have to figure out what I am going to be streaming on Mondays. Right now we're doing art because of I don't know what to do game-wise. And also kind of was not sure how my energy would be because last 2 weeks were rough. I am not Astral, no. I only say no to that because I don't know that game well enough to be confident that I wouldn't want to just throw something. But people have done 3-heart runs, I think, in most of the Zelda games, except Skyward Sword. I think you have to do 6 hearts. I think that's the only one, right? That's the only game that you start with 6 hearts. Yeah, see, I don't know if I could do 3-heart on a older Zelda game because I am surprisingly bad at video game. I think I said that. Bad at video game. So I don't know about that. I'm confident with Ocarina of Time. But I don't know about that. About A Link to the Past. I wouldn't even be confident to do like Skyward Sword or anything because again, I don't know it well enough. Surprisingly, I haven't done a 3-heart run in Wind Waker either. I think you try a 6-heart run? Yeah, because you have a little more buffer than 3 hearts. I think, yeah, I have pretty good confidence that would be fine. Because I already did a 3-heart run in Ocarina of Time, and I really don't remember it being very frustrating. Again, I've, like, one Zelda game I played a bunch of, and I grew up, like, playing, so it's like, I already know what I'm doing. But I would be willing to try to do a 3-heart challenge for y'all's entertainment. I do and I don't want to jump into something like that. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a 3-heart Zelda Ocarina challenge, but I already die enough in Link to the Past all my hearts. I never try. Yeah, no. Going back to I don't hate myself. No. I don't think I would even do that with, there's quite a few Zelda games I would not. I would try Wind Waker, I think, again, just because I know the game and I have confidence. I don't, like in my normal playthroughs, I don't think I die very much. I also, I do and I do not want to jump into a Zelda 3-heart run challenge, because I also have like a bunch of other games that I wanted to try to play, but the reason I haven't like jumped into playing them is because, one, they're either really long or longer, or two, I'm not sure if you guys would be interested. I almost did not do an art stream tonight. I almost set it up so I could play Age of Empires. Which, if you don't know, is one of my childhood games. Like, it's next to, put Age of Empires next to Grim Fandango, and you got my childhood PC gaming experience. I almost did Age of Empires, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching Age of Empires. But also, you might not know what that is. Like, I don't know what is the knowledge base here. I've also considered playing, A Child of Light. That's a game I've had forever, and I'm like, I should eventually play this, and I think you guys might be interested in it. I don't know. I was interested enough to get it, but like, I think the vibes of it would match y'all. Okay, Astriel, for the funnies, for the sillies, can you describe what Age of Empires is? What's Age of Empires, Astriel? What is based off of the ads? I want to know what the ads give you. What do the ads tell you? I am fascinated now. What did the ads tell you? I'm curious. Oh, I did mess. I forgot I had symmetry on. I forgot I had symmetry. Hold on, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. I got this. I got this. It's fine. I am now fascinated. Turn-based. Turn-based. Okay. Astriel's description of Age of Empires, it seems like a turn-based game that was really good at turning my attention span off. What do you mean your attention span off? Like it was boring, or like it just chilled your brain out? What do you mean? I'm trying to gauge how boring as fuck. Okay. Okay, it is not... Okay, the version I grew up with, okay? I did get the Steam version, which I think might be a little updated version, but the original Age of Empires. I'm not talking about any of the new... I don't know about the others, don't ask me. Just the original, because I'm old. The original Age of Empires is not turn-based. Let me see, what is Steam's summary of Age of Empires? I minimized, hold on. Boring as it is a very, like, well, I can't say it's a very chill game. Sometimes it's so stressful. Oh no, this is not a mobile game. The version, yeah, if you're talking about the mobile, that maybe that's a different version. So I'm specifically Age of Empires. I'm talking about the very first game. Let's see. It is a real-time strategy game that launched a 20-year legacy. So it's a real-time strategy game where you go through the ages of man. I think is the best way to describe it. One of my favorite things is knowing that there is a cheat where you can just, like, summon a car. It doesn't matter what age you're in. Like, you could be in the Bronze Age or whatever. There's a freaking car and it shoots grenades. Like, so stupid. And I remember the cheat for getting lots of food, because it's you gotta manage, like, foods and materials and stuff. And I remember the cheat for food is pepperoni pizza. And I remember playing this game a lot, and there was different, like, there was the main game, and the main game was a free-for-all. Like, they put you on a random place on the map. Yes, YouTube, we would like to continue listening to music. It'll put you in a random place on the map, and you would start with, like, one dude, and then you would have to, like, build, like, you would have to go find resources and start building a civilization, and then make more people, and, like, grow and stuff. And there's a bunch of, like, one of my favorite, because I'm an animal person, especially as a kid. I was an animal girl. I loved animals. I mean, I still do love animals, but I loved animals as a kid. Yeah, make more people. There is a unit on Age of Empires where it is, like a knight. The cavalry, that's what it is. The cavalry, which are on horses, that was one of my favorite, units on the game, because horse. Like, I mean, because horse. Like, also they were fast as fuck. A bunch of, like, other units were, like, so slow, especially the catapult. Oh my god! But, like, I love the cavalry, because horse. And then, like, you upgrade the cavalry, and it would become, like, a more pretty horse. I think one of the favorite, units is the priest. Because he's like this old, all the priests look the same, they all look the same, okay? Like, he's this priest, and he looks like an old guy with a beard and robes and, like, a staff, and he, like, walks with the staff, right? He's, like, old man. A priest's only ability was to convert people from the other civilizations to your civilization. That was his whole goal. That is all he was for. You would use him, and there was like so that was like the main game. You would like, the idea is that, like normal priests, yeah. So, like, the main game, like I said, they just plop you somewhere and you build a civilization and you're supposed to beat the other civilizations that are happening on the map. Whether that's by, you know, war or conversion or whatever. But then there was, like, a whole other mode. Okay, I'm gonna pause my rambling real quick. We did one blight, guys! We did it! We did one blight! Oh, wait. I think I need to do something on his other arm. But other than that, we've done one blight. Let me do his little arm thing real quick. But other than that, he is done. He is fine. I gotta do that. I forgot his. Fine. One blight down. So one blight down. Alright. So that is, who the fuck is it? Who is this Thunder? Okay. Thunder. As one blight. One blight. I need... Okay, who's... This is fire, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Like I said, the goal is to hopefully get these all lined. It took me almost an hour to line the first dude. So we might not finish lining completely, but we're gonna try our best to get most of it done. So Age of Empires normal mode, there's a side mode. Would I like to draw on the right layer? There was other modes where there was like little missions, like challenges. I know, it's I know, shame on me. What I clearly remember, speaking of the priest, there was literally like a little challenge to just use the priest to convert people. Like, you would start, your guy would be you start with the priest instead of like a normal dude. Because normally you would just start with the dude. And then build up to a priest. But the challenge was you start with a priest and then you have to, because the priest can't do the priest can't like can't build anything. He's a priest. That's not his job. So you have to use him to convert somebody else's dude in order to build your civilization. Like, that was the challenge. Like, you had to steal somebody else's guy in order to, like, build your... Because the priest can't do shit to build anything. So, I remember that challenge. And I remember that challenge because the priest, you know, can't fight. And if you go into somebody else's, like, little civilization area, if their little civilization area is, like, built up, you know, they have, like, people who could kill the priest. As you try to convert one of their people. I don't know why it's so funny to think about, like, this priest character. Because I don't know how many times... Because he doesn't just convert, like, normal people. He'll convert, like, the cavalry and stuff. Like, he can convert soldiers. So you could have him trying to convert, like, a horse. Right? But that whole time, the cavalry is going to try to kill him because you're trying to convert him to a different side. So you're like trying to keep the man alive as he's trying to convert this man. The horse has become Catholic. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why it's so fun. It's not funny, guys. It's not funny. I think it's I remember so if I were to do Age of Empires as a stream, this is the best combo to listen to while dying repeatedly. I'll send the priest. I'm trying to think. Like, if I were to stream Age of Empires, I might just do like one stream of it. Like it would be a really chill stream. And we would either do vanilla or we would do, well, you know what? I'll have to start the game up. Let me start the game up and see if, like, I have access to the challenges, because the challenges might actually be more entertaining to stream. Because, you know, in order to beat the challenges, you complete the objective. And that might be a little more entertaining than me just trying to start a civilization and kill everybody. So, but yeah, I almost did Age of Empires today, but I wasn't like fully, again, I'm not sure how much y'all would be interested in what I'm blathering about right now. I think Age of Empires would be fun for a stream, at least. One stream. Because just so you guys could see, I think the version I have is the definitive version. So it might not be exactly how I remembered it because it's different, but it should hopefully be similar on, but yeah, I don't know what other games you guys would be interested in. Like, I could go down my list. Some of these games I have on my list, though, I would not stream. Like, there are certain games I do, they're just not on my stream list. Mostly because going back to the Snapping Circle. Just because I know they're long. Like, any RPGs or JRPGs are not going to really make my my stream list. Unfortunately, just because those are usually really, really long. Really, really long. And I am, like, even for big streamers, and I've talked about this before, the longer you stream a game, the less people watch, is how it goes. And so even bigger streamers have this problem, and they, you know, bigger streamers have way more viewers than I do, so they can, some of them can take that hit a bit better, right? Like, if they have 1,000 people watching at the beginning and then like half of them drop off, that's still 500 people watching it. I don't have that luxury, so I try to avoid really long games. I think so far, other than the Archipelago and randomizers, because those are just special, and those go for like way many parts. I think most of the games I play end in at most 4 parts, I think. I know the game the Monkey Island game, I think was 4 parts. This 4 stream. Hi, Komi! But yeah, I've been avoiding longer games. Hi, I'm rambling about stream ideas. I have games to play, I just don't know which ones to play. That is my issue. Also, I am trying to draw these disgusting creatures. Not draw them, line them. The other thing. We got one down. I'm trying to do another one. I know I could just do nice circles around this, but recovering from weekend shenanigans. I did not have weekend shit. Actually, the only shenanigans I had was my tabletop group yesterday. I had one of them literally, I kept laughing over stupid stuff. Do you guys know my, okay, so I don't know where to start with this. So my campaign is Fabula Ultima, is the game we're playing. We've been playing, I think it's almost a year now. And our world is being threatened by a world-eating, world destruction giant creature that was originally from space, and we are currently at the part where we are trying to come up with a plan to kill this thing and get rid of it, right? I'm talking with my hands, that's why I'm not drawing. But we were talking, I think we were just being silly, and we were talking about how this one civilization in our world would just, like, would absolutely just make a spaceship and go to space. And for some reason, like, if the everything went wrong, like if we failed and the planet gets destroyed, what happens, right? And we talked about how one of our civilizations would just go to space, and I laughed my ass off because all I could think of was that clip. I don't remember what it's from. I think it's like a video game or something, but like, you know, you know the clip, and it's Tim Curry. Can I find this clip? Can I find this clip? I wanted to, hold on. I know that I'm getting distracted, but we're about to hit 1 hour anyways. Okay. Hold on. It's not this, don't ignore that. It's this clip. This is all I could think about. So hard not to laugh. He's trying so hard not to laugh as he says the lines. And then he's just like, space! Anyways, eventually I kept laughing at stupid shit like that one of the members of my tabletop was like, Hey, fairy, are you sleep deprived? The answer was yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I'm very sleep deprived, actually. How did you know? Was it that obvious? We're about to have an ad break. I am gonna go to the bathroom during the ad break. Do you guys want Gartic or do we want to chill? I'm still laughing at the space. I was so sleep deprived. I've been so tired, guys. I'm so glad I slept okay. Do we want to play Gartic? There's not many of you, so that's why I don't know. Oh, well, maybe we should just save Gartic later. Because sometimes it don't want to play. Okay, it does want to. The leg? The leg? Why leg? Why leggy? Oops, all Ganons. Yep, hi, Sammy. Trying to set Gartic. Just setting it up so play. Take a piss. What? Take a piss. Okay, it's set up. I'm waiting for ads. Ads? Oh? Oh? Oh, there's the ads. Okay. Go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. What's up? Good? Everyone good? I'm good. I feel better now. What is up? I am going to put the music back up and continue my torture. I did to myself. This is my own fault. There's really no taquitos. Did you bring back enough for the class? It's been a while since I've had a taquito. I almost got myself a tamale the other day. Friday. No! How dare you not bring enough for the class? I'm sad now. How dare you? You didn't bring a taquito for me? So sad. For those who did not hear my story earlier, I had a panic attack on Friday. Oh, I have one? Yes! Remember, feed your streamer, guys. I had a panic attack on Friday because I was driving home and was hit suddenly with a tornado warning. I bring this up because I ended up saying I am not like once it all passed, right? I'm obviously not gonna have people deliver food to me while a tornado's happening. But after it passed, I ordered food. And I ordered myself a really good meal, I think, even though it was like almost 40 bucks. Ugh. But it was a burrito and some rice and some like pinto beans and salsa and queso. Orange slime mold. I absolutely do not want that. No, thank you. I actually really hate. I do not like the feeling of slime at all. Like the like thing. Everyone feed your streamer. Are we offering food to me right now? I do not want slime. I don't like slime. It feels bad. Open what? No! I don't even know what you're trying to feed me. You can't threaten me. We can't do that. Illegal. I was gonna say, I almost ordered myself a tamale. I almost got myself a tamale. I was so tempted to, like, eat tamale. It's the only time I've had a tamale ever is at Astral's place for Thanksgiving. It was yummy. I need to eat more tamale. Our white ass tamales, man. Listen. Your Thanksgiving tamales were good enough for me. I probably should eat like an actual tamale, but like actual tamale, like a tamale made by somebody's dad. But it was good. I enjoyed tamale. Or tamal, sorry. The tamal? Tamale? Tamales? Tamal? It was yummy. The point is, I almost got one. But I did not get one. Because I'm a sucker for burritos. It's really just the sum of it. Burrito good. I like burrito. And it was a very filling burrito, and I had it for 3 meals in a row, which is why it was like a good meal. Like, yeah, it was like $40. But I also, it wasn't just a burrito, and I ate it for more than 1 meal. That's like, if I can stretch it out to 3 meals, to me, that's what makes it like worth. Also, it was like really filling. I only ate like the entire weekend. I ate like 2 meals every day because I was like so full. I was very like, very proud of myself. The word I'm looking for, but like, eating less is not necessarily a good thing. As long as you're fed. Does that make sense? Like, I was still fed. A suit? What kind of suit? Why do you need to find a suit? Why are we looking for a suit? As long as you don't go hungry. Yeah. Like, I was not hungry. I was nice and full, so that's why I'm like, it's not... It is... Hi, Blaze! Like, it's not like... Oh. Special occasion? Kind of special... Oh, well, you know, but, if you want to share with the class, but yeah. I guess I'm trying to say is, if as long as you are fed and full and not starving, eating less meals is good. That is because that is a do listen to body. You know what? Don't listen to me. Listen to your body. Don't listen to me. I'm not a health expert, okay? I'm just proud that I can eat 2 meals. I love the use of glass here, like you're teaching us about drawing light. Don't take my drawing of blights as a good class. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I am kind of making it up as I go because they have so much detail, and this is supposed to be like chibi-esque inspired, but like that means less detail. So I'm like trying my best to balance balance it. And I don't know how good of a job I'm doing. Please don't. Oh my gosh. Wait, we are an hour 15 minutes in. I have done one blight. I have been very good about not getting very distracted. Like, when I say very distracted, I mean like my hand is still moving. I am still drawing, despite the fact I am yapping my little head off. Okay, since I have so many of you here, I have a question. I have a question. Some background. I sometimes get clips of other. Astro, you're not the boss of me. I get clips of other YouTubers on my YouTube Shorts feed, right? And so sometimes, like I watched this clip and this streamer brought up the fact that they said something on Twitter, I think, and the response they got surprised them. And watching the video and looking at the comments, I also was surprised, and so I now have to ask this question to you, chat, because I'm curious. This is gonna be one of those things that you don't think about until somebody points it out, okay? Chat, how do you capitalize your letters while typing? I want to know what do you holding shift? 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 Is most people shift? I'm still open to see what else everyone else would say. Okay. Okay, so your guys' answers. Sammy, I am not down with this story. So most of the answers that the streamer came across was shift. She uses caps lock. I also use caps lock. I have never used shift ever to do my caps. I use caps lock. Okay, that's not true, not ever. I do use shift sometimes, but 99.9% of the time it's gonna be caps. And it's one of those things I did not realize I'm in the minority of. I didn't realize so many people. I am not a monster for using caps. You have a skill issue. It's one of those things I never unfollowed. Okay, bye. Unfriended. Alright, well, I would like my birthday present back when you get it. I will take that back. We're not friends anymore, you can't have that. When you're capitalizing one letter, if you're writing in all caps, I assume everyone uses caps lock because that's the easiest, right? But no, I'm talking about like you're capitalizing the first letter in your sentence. Or if you're capitalizing a name, right? Or a proper noun. No, I use caps lock. I don't know why. It kind of fascinates me. Yeah, I don't know why. My only explanation I can think of, that is the wrong window. Hello, I would like to. Okay, apparently I gotta do it manually. The only explanation I can think of why I do caps lock instead of shift is because I have small hands and it's more awkward for me to hit shift and try to reach over the keyboard. That's the only explanation I can think of. When I say, I don't mean now, like when I first started using the computer, right? not. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of work, Sammy. Not for me. I can only think that when I was younger and I first started typing on the computer, I had smaller hands than I have now, so it was just harder to use shift than just use caps lock. It's not that big of a deal because I'm a fast typer. Like, if I was a slow typer, I would be like, yeah, guys, I probably should be using shift. But no, I'm a fast typer. I'm a really fast typer. I literally did a test recently. I do like 70 words per minute. And that's me using the caps lock. Oh, that's because the shape. Fuck off. I'm trying to do straight lines here. Oh yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys because I didn't. It's one of those things I didn't think about. And then when I started to look at all the comments, I was like, wait a minute, am I seriously in the minority for how to do that? I just never thought about it. But it doesn't, I'm not a slow typer, it doesn't hinder me or anything, so. But man, yeah, man, it's weird being in the minority for certain things. Okay, there you go. Big ass sword. Yeah, I wanted to ask. I wanted to see how your reaction was. Is that Cindy? I didn't think we would get a Cindy today because it's thunderstorming. Did the storm stop? Hi, baby. Where's the kitty? Hey, kitty. Guys, do you want to see kitty? Let me see. We're crazy? Yeah, I know. That's the pot calling the kettle black here. That is. Cindy! Oh. He's over there. Cindy! Baby! Sorry for the flickering. This is kind of a shitty webcam. Not Sammy's fault for buying it. It was my fault for picking it. Sammy! I just said Sammy because Sammy invaded my brain! Okay. Cindy Lou. I don't know where she was hiding. But she was not under my bed. But she don't like thunderstorms, so I really didn't think the storm must be over. It must have stopped raining. And thundering. Yeah, she's scared. She's scared of thunderstorms. Look at that tail. Guys, look at her. Look at that tail. That tail has caused chaos. Right? Right? Baby. If the storm stops, it takes her still a little bit before she gets out from it. Hi, baby. This is what she does. She pokes me. Get her. Oh, it's okay. The other cat I have, she does not give a fuck about rain or storms. Literally, Friday, for those who didn't hear, on Friday, I was driving home when they released a tornado warning, which for those who don't know means a tornado is starting to happen or has happened. Tornado is happening. I was driving home, having a panic attack. I came home. Ella, who's the other cat, was just flopping on my bed, having a good time. She was just happy I came home. She didn't even care that there was a big storm happening at all. No acknowledgement. Just flopping around in my bed. She does not care about storms. Unlike Cindy, who's like terrified of hard rain. I love storms. And then, those of my Discord, got to see a video of Ella trying to talk to burbs. We saw the birds from my bedroom window and got excited and started talking to them. The window wasn't even open. Usually she only does that when the window is open, but nope, not this time because there was a lot of birds hanging out outside. So she was yelling at them. My favorite part of that video, gotta give her opinion. Yeah, the opinion is come down so I can kill you. My favorite part of that video is the very beginning of the video because she meows. Ella has this way of meowing where it looks like she's baaing like a sheep. You know how like when sheep baa, like their tongues stick out and they like... My cat does that. My cat meows sometimes like a sheep baws. It's really goofy looking. And so the beginning of that video, she kind of does that. It's so funny to me. That's how half her bleps happen, is because she does like the baaing meow. And her tongue just forgets where it's supposed to be going. Such a goober. Deep cat she is. I used to call her my little gazelle when she did her little pounces. She's a monster, but I love her. Little gremlin gets in trouble. He's my like toddler. Like for real. Like daughter, like mother. Yeah, here's the thing. I'll continue saying this. Every time I go, what's wrong with you at my cats, I have to stop and go, me, I'm the problem. I raised you. That's my bad. Because I literally raised them from 4 weeks old. So literally my bad. Like, my fault. Why are you this way? My bad. I raised you this way. I didn't do anything to correct this. I'll take responsibility for that. I love my baby. I love my daughters. I keep telling people one of the fears I have. Happened like fresh Friday was like being away from my home when a disaster happens and not being able to, like, something happens to my cats while I'm away. Cindy, you're still getting attention. You want attention? My goodness, little whore. I love you. Hi. Oh. Oh, she's yelling at me. I picked her up. Hi, baby. It's baby. It's just a baby. Okay. We are so close to finishing a second light. So close. So close. Trying so hard. I am so focused, guys. Like for those who are normally here, I'm being pretty focused. I'm looking for validation here. I'm being pretty focused, yeah. Oh, I have not seen that, but that would be me. That would be me if something happened to my cats and I came back. Hi, Atomic. All these people are coming in and saying hi, hello. Chillin', we talking about cats. Dude, I would definitely, yeah. No, one of my fears is like something happens and my cats get trapped. I'm on the second floor of this house apartment. And I'm afraid something will happen to my cats. And then, like, they're my babies. Like, literally, like I just said, I raised them from 4 weeks old. I would be so upset if anything happened. And you all would miss Cindy too much, yes? Y'all would miss Cindy harassing me during stream? She needs attention all the time? Cindy would cuddle me every morning if she could, to be honest. Hey! Oh, let's ask. Hey, Atomic, how do you capitalize your letters when you type? I'm gonna ask everyone now. I'm just curious. I'm so fascinated by this, okay? I am fascinated by this question. Atomic, you don't have to answer. If you would like to answer, how do you capitalize your letters while typing? Okay, I think all I need to do is crazy hair. Blight 2 down. I gotta do the hair first, hold on, and then it's Blight 2. Then it'll be Blight 2 down. I'm actually going faster than I thought I would. Like, I am so focused. I am. Old Blight 2. This is, guys, is this what happens when you actually get some sleep? You're able to, like, do things? Is this what it's like? Again, I didn't have a perfect sleep. I still woke up too many times. You know what? I read a statistic that is normal. Crazy, man. Really? I read a statistic that for a normal person, the amount of times they wake up in 1 week, like on average, is 3. 3 times throughout the night. I don't know if that's true for you guys. It is not true for me. But it said the average amount of people, like, times people wake up throughout the week is 3. Guys, I wake up more than 3 times in a night. 1 night, not 1 week, 1 night. So, I think I have a sleeping problem, guys. I already knew this, but like, waking up 3 times in 1 night is a good night's sleep for me. Like, that's a good night's sleep. That means I actually got sleep. That's what that means. 3 times a week? Sounds like a lie. That doesn't sound real. That sounds fake. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a moment. Pausing. Stretch my hand. Important to do some stretches. Blight 2 down! We have 2 blights! And I would like to let everyone know the only thing that was lined when I started this today was the hook on the thunder. This is fire, right? Government folder. Fire. Fire! It is interesting how this is not the normal 4 elements? Because you still get fire, wind, water, but then you get thunder instead of earth. Sorry, I'm exercising my hands a little bit. Lightning! Thunder! Thunder! Mario. Ah! Oh, this, I will gladly put this song. You guys ever, I've done this before, if you ever hear a song and you're like, ooh, this seems fun, I will gladly give you what song it is. You want me to squat? Okay. I didn't get to take a walk today at work. I guess I'll squat. Hold on. Oh, Cindy's gonna join me, guys. Oh, my knees. 1, 2. Oh my god. 3. 4. Oh my god, 5. Who needs knees? I don't need any knees. My god. These guys don't have knees. Right, Cindy? Yeah. Alright. So we have the way I'm out of breath because I'm so unfit. Out of shape. I really exercise more. Like, for serious, I need to exercise more. Just for the fact that I am starting to not fit a lot of my cute dresses anymore. I would like to wear my cute dresses, please. I might just do... It's fine. It's fine. Concentrating on Wind Blight's little... I don't know what to call these. Like, they're little... probably shooty thingies. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild. Seeds? I feel like it would be kind of weird to say I'm lining light seeds. There's something weird about that sentence. Guns? I don't remember. Has anyone played Breath of the Wild recently? I seriously don't remember. I think I keep saying this while doing the blights. I don't remember the blights. I don't remember I remember the first one's fight. I remember one of them being really fucking irritating. I don't remember if it was wind or thunder. But other than that, I don't remember the fights at all. And I don't know if that's because the fights were that uninteresting, or my memory's a piece of shit. Probably both. The Water One's battle is very, like, simple, so I feel like it's easy to remember. But I don't, and I remember, I think it's Thunder. I think Thunder is the one. Oh, it might be Wind. Which one has the bastard who disappears constantly? Is that Wind? Thunder? Okay, then it might be Thunder. I know one of them, like, disappeared a lot and made me so pissy. Like, freaking stay still, my man. I'm trying to kill you. That's why I said I can't remember if it was Thunder or Wind, because I feel like both of them would that. So those are the only two. So if that's Thunder, I don't remember Wind. They all well, one of them was more frustrating than the others in regards to the teleport. Oh, Thunder's really fast. That's probably it. Yeah, it's probably thunder. So I remember water because it's really simple, and thunder because it pissed me off. I don't remember fire or wind at all. I'm sure wind had something to do with like flying in the air at some point. I literally can't remember fire at all. I don't remember fire at all. I am remembering how much I hate these guys right now, though, because they're just like a pain to draw. Okay. But thankfully, I'm doing the thing. I'm being nice to myself slightly in like hiding. The only one who's gonna be like the biggest pain should be this one, because the rest of them are hiding behind each other, so I don't have to draw all of their details, just enough of their details. I do remember Waters was a pain in the ass to sketch, though, because of their stupid ass head. Your stupid head. And your long arm. Get out of here. Get out of here! Remember thunder shield blocking. You know what I remember about Breath? Okay, so I like Breath of the Wild. I have to feel like I have to preference this because there's a lot of, I've said a lot of things about a lot of games. I thought I was in danger for a moment. I'm so sorry. Boop. This is, for those who don't know, this playlist is not made by me. Except 2 songs. I think 2 songs on here I put on. But this playlist is actually made by chat. And if you guys actually want to add some music, there you go. You are free to add some songs. But this is a completely, other than 2 songs, and the 2 songs are, I'm Here from the Sonic Frontiers game, and then Your Idol from K-pop Demon Hunters. The rest of this playlist, blame chat. I don't know who put the song on, but we'll blame chat as a whole. All of chat is the problem here. But I've shared a lot of my Zelda opinions on stream, especially when I'm drawing Zelda, because I'm yapping, right? So because I'm yapping, I've given my terrible Zelda opinion. And you are free to ask me of more of my terrible Zelda opinions if you would like. I will gladly give you some of my terrible opinions. I've already stated what is my least favorite dungeon. I've answered that question before. That was not a very hard question to answer. Not one bit hard. Like, I know exactly what my answer is. I know I gave the opinion of just like, what is it? What is my okay, my least favorite dungeon in the entire Zelda series is the Fire Temple in Tears of the Kingdom. The Water Temple is also not great in that game in my opinion. But the Fire Temple is just... I'd rather do the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, please. I'd rather do Ocarina of Time, please. Put me in the Water Temple in there. I know everyone complains about it. It's not that bad. I want it. I also got severely lost. And at one point, I don't know what happened, but I had to ascend through the whole temple because I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. So I kept ascending. I was so lost. The water temple isn't that hard. No, it's not really. Maybe hard for Babby. It's hard for Babby. Babby me might have had a problem with the water temple. But I'm not Babby. So it's not that hard. I just literally, the easiest way to complete the water temple is to, how I do it is I go all the way to the bottom, I start on the bottom, and then I just rotate. I think I do counterclockwise, but you could do clockwise. Like, I just literally just do that. And then if I don't have anything up on the bottom, I go to the middle. Like, I just do that. I just go through clockwise, and somehow that works. Somehow that works. The only thing that ever tripped me up, and it doesn't trip me up anymore, the only thing that tripped me up with the water temple was the fact that the middle pillar, again, the middle pillar, you have to, there is a key you have to get from the middle pillar, and that is what tripped me up for the longest time, because you have to play the Zelda's Lullaby inside that tower to raise the water level, and then you have to go underneath one of the platforms to get to a chest. And that was the only one. I love Ocarina of Time Fire Temple is definitely not my favorite. I like Fire Temple. Here's what I can say about Ocarina of Time Fire Temple. Do not like playing it, do like aesthetics. I will say it's fun aesthetic wise. Do not like running into a firewall and running into boulders constantly. You know what emote I need? What do I need? What emote do I need? Are we talking about regular or animated? I don't think I have any regular slots. Goron nipple. Oh my god. That's only because Sammy's only saying this because I have a habit of bringing up Goron nipples because it's just... Gorons are weird! The more I think about how weird Gorons are, the more I fall in love with them though. They're just so weird. Weird rock guys. I love them so much now. You know what day is today? The 27th of April? Monday? Is it Majora's Mask's birthday? Is that what you're trying to say? Is Majora's Mask old? It's its anniversary! Oh my goodness, how old is Majora's Mask? It's younger than me, I know that much. A year older than you. Okay, well, hey, I actually don't know how old you are. I just know it's younger than me. Because it was released in 2000, right? Or was it 1999? Frick, when was it released? Well, you're a... It's past... Twitch.com? Where am I going? Zelda! 2000! Yeah, so 26. 26 years old. I'm older. Yeah, I am also older than Majora's Mask. I think I'm older than Ocarina. Hold on. Right? I'm older than Ocarina? Yes, I'm older than Ocarina. By 3 years. Yeah, because you're older than me, so yeah. But neither of us are older than Link's Awakening. We're baby for Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening was 93. But I didn't play Ocarina of Time until I was like 6. So I didn't play, Ocarina of Time until the 2000s. And you're younger than... Yep, I am definitely younger than The Legend of Zelda. And Adventure of Link. And A Link to the Past. Definitely The Legend of Zelda is almost a decade older than me. A Link to the Past actually is about to have a major birthday this year. Is it 35 years? I think it is 35 years old. It's older than me, so it has to be 35. It is going to be 35 years this year. I actually found out while looking that up that A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time share a birthday. Fun fact of the day, which makes me it makes me a little sad because usually when Ocarina of Time celebrates its anniversary, that's like everyone celebrates Ocarina of Time, but like I don't remember seeing things for A Link to the Past. It makes me kind of sad because they share a birthday and it's like everyone's celebrating the younger sibling. For A Link to the Past. It's okay though. I am going to be celebrating A Link to the Past 35th birthday because of my zine. For those who don't know, I do Zelda zines. Because Zelda is one of my forever fandoms. My forever things. 7 months, wow. Yeah, that is barely. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know you know. I know you know about the zine. I'm talking to everyone else who doesn't know about the zine. I do Zelda zine pretty... Yeah, hey guys, that's why my zine peeps. I know you know. I do Zelda zines. Most of the one Zelda zine I have been doing every year, and we're about to do the 10th volume, is Faces of Evil, which is focusing on the bad guys. You know, doing things like what I'm doing right now, driving ourselves insane, trolling evil people. But the other zine I'm doing for A Link to the Past anniversary is Pink Link? I'm sorry, I read your comment and then I lost track of my thoughts. So I'm doing a zine focused on Link with pink hair in celebration of Link to the Past turning 35 years old. So I'm excited. I'm seeing like everyone's progress for things. It makes me so excited. Astriel, in reference to you not participating in Faces of Evil, I am absolutely, I'm gonna say this right now, not for Pink Link. Pink Link is fine. Faces of Evil, because I'm doing a specific theme, I actually am gonna need itch hitters. We did not get enough participants signing up at the beginning of the year, and some of our people have dropped the zine. So I'm actually gonna need pitch hitters. I am probably going to need to sign up some people who do that. So if you think you can do artwork in 2 months, I put it as 2 months. If you think you could do artwork that quickly, which 2 months I think is still pretty good amount, please come be a pitch hitter for me. The theme of Faces of Evil, other than bad guys, is the alphabet. We're doing the alphabet of evil. We still have a lot of letters that need to be filled, and I think we had one of our month people, because I'm also doing a calendar. I'm doing a calendar for the 10th volume of Faces of Evil. People are going to be able to buy an actual physical calendar for 2027. I think one of our month people dropped. I had it completely filled out, and then I think one of them had to drop it. Let me look. Yeah, the month of June is missing a person, so we need one person for June. And then there's a bunch of letters. Astral, there's a bunch of letters. The only one I expect to be a headache will be X, because there's nothing with the letter X. So whoever decides to pick up the letter X will be able to have lots of creative liberty. But at the moment, A, D, F, G, H, I, O, P, Q, U, and X are all open. I know there's some people already in the zine who want to do pitch hitting. And then I know a couple of people who did, or at least one person who dropped out. I let them, like, they said, hey, go ahead and, like, let me know when pitch hitters are open, and I'll see if I'm more available. Did I not say G? If I did not say G, that's my bad. I did have one person who dropped out who said, hey, message me when pitch hitters are open, just to see how I am at that point, because at this time, life is a lot, so they can't do it now, but they might be able to do it then. Although that person already did, like, one of the calendar months, so that's great. See, now I'm not drawing. Okay, back to drawing. But yeah, I will be looking for pitch hitters and people who are already in the zine. If they finish their pieces ahead of time, they can pick up a second one. The one I want to get covered the most is the calendar, because that is going to be a physical item, and the sooner that's done, the sooner I can get those, like, get sample printed and then make adjustments and then be able to, like, you know, get it done, so I can take pictures and stuff, and then people basically pre-order. So that's the one I'm gonna be like, who wants to do June? Whoever does June, if you do it right now, do it fast. I will I mean, everyone who's participating in the zine, I'm gonna do my best to get y'all a calendar automatically, because you guys work so hard on the zine. You automatically should be, I would like to give you the calendar as payment, basically. I know this isn't actually a paid thing. Oh, and I didn't mention, the Pink Link zine is actually going to be for charity. We're actually going to be like doing that for charity. So not only is A Link to the Past going to be turning 35 years old, but we are going to fund a charity, and we just picked our charity. I think we're doing. No, let me look. Actually, just picked. We're going to be doing the World Center Kitchen. That is who we're going to be raising money for. We have at least one digital merch. Unfortunately, Link to the Past is not going to get any physical merch at this time. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little. I'm nervous for each zine for different reasons. I'm nervous for the Faces of Evil one because of the physical merch, and then I'm nervous for the Pink Link one for the charity aspect, because I haven't, I don't think I've done a thing to raise for charity. Although I do and I've mentioned this before on stream, but I'll mention it again. I would love to do a charity stream one day. I'm just such a small streamer that I'm not sure. Like, I'm not confident at I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not, because I'm such a small streamer, I'm not sure how well it would go, I guess. But I would love to do a charity stream. I want to do a crowd control stream one day. I think that would be really fun. And then you all can torture me. I mean, you torture me anyways, but like, torture me inside a game. I would probably do like Ocarina of Time randomizer, and then you all will just harass me. It'll be fun! Hey, technically I could do both at the same time. I could do a charity stream and have it be a crowd control stream, and then I can cry because I'm being bullied. Holy crap, it's been 2 hours already? I have been yapping. I have been a yapping yapster. I will be taking, as usual, like a break, go to the bath. I have a tiny bladder. You guys don't see it, but I sip throughout because I'm talking so much, I sip throughout the entire stream. And so that's why I end up having to go to the bathroom every break, because I've been yapping, drinking. I almost got, yeah, dude, I almost got 3 blights completely done. I might surprise myself. I might surprise myself and get some color down. I said at the beginning of the stream that I don't think I'm gonna get any color down. I think I'm just going to be able to line this. We'll see how this goes, because I still gotta do the rest of this guy, and then water. And water's got this stupid spear going on. That might take a hot minute. And then, yeah, I might get some color down. And then if I do get some color down, I'll be able to, like, that's we'll basically be getting to the easier part of this. And then we can move on. We will be done. I cannot wait to be done with the Phantom Ganons. Because then we get Ganondorfs. I don't know which one we should start with. I'll have to ask. I know I said I would ask. When should we do that? When should we vote? I feel like another stream of this, it's the coloring and shading stuff would be like, they take up a lot of time, but I think I could do that one stream. Alright, I'm gonna be right back as ads play. I am going to put on Gartic. Good luck. See you in a few minutes. Why did you lose? You were 1 away. You were 1 away from beating the level. What happened? A cashew wasn't a cashew. Maybe it was a different type of nut. Why? Why were you? Oh my god! It was so. I was sitting here. I was like, "What? They're 1 away. What? They're 1 away. Maybe it wasn't a Yo, I guess it wasn't a cashew then. It was something else, and you just thought it was a cashew. It tricked you. Oh my gosh! Hi, Lai. Yeah, I was sitting here watching. I was like, you guys are 1 away. You guys are you're one away. Get the one. You guys didn't get it. Oh my god. Oh. That was so close. Good try, guys. Hi, Lai. How are you? Oh, you know what? I never answered. Sammy asked a Zelda question. Oh yeah, that's maybe it was a cashew apple. Oh, maybe it was more specific. I did see Sammy ask me for a terrible Zelda opinion, and then I didn't talk about it because I got stuck on talking about terrible dungeons. I did see I remember Sammy's question was, I think, least favorite companion? Was that the question? Yes, least favorite companion. I feel like I need to preference this. I have to preference this all the time when I talk about my least favorite Zelda game. Or I used to say that I used to preference this when I said my least favorite Zelda game, because it's like, just because it's my least favorite does not mean it is bad. Okay? I want everyone to be aware of this. Just because I say it's my least favorite does not mean it is bad. It's just my personal least favorite, okay? And I'm trying to think, what companions are there? There's obviously Navi. There's all the fairies, so that's like what? 1, 2, 3. I'll count Neri and Leaf as 1 because they're kinda not companions, but they're kinda there. There's Midna, Eslo, Fi. I already lost track. King of the Red Lions I know is 1. Does Lineback count as a companion? They're all good. All these companions are... I'm not saying... Like, all of these are very good. I love them. I know it's technically... I know it's technically her. But does Lineback count as a companion? Or are we... Like, how does... what is the definition of companion? Is there a list on the Zelda wiki? I'm getting distracted. I'm so sorry. We blame Sammy for that. This fairy, that's not the same thing. And this is for Hyrule Warriors. This is... Okay. There is a list of companions. I am fascinated by this list. Okay. Here, I'm gonna share this list real quick. This is according to the Zelda wiki, okay? So I didn't make this, obviously. This is not the right window. There it is. Okay. So Link's partner account includes his horse, Navi, Paddle. I forget about these guys because I haven't played the Oracle games. I can't count them. I can't say anything about them. I haven't played the Oracle games. King of the Red Lions, Eslo, Midna, Lineback is on here. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is Scylla? Maybe? Oh, Zelda. I forgot Zelda's the companion. Fi, Loftwing. Wolf Link, yeah, technically. Then there's also Tri from Echoes of Wisdom. Tila. I know Tri is not a Link companion. Yeah, Wolf Link, because in Breath of the Wild, you can summon him from an amiibo. It's for Breath of the Wild Link. Wolf Link is Breath of the Wild Link's companion. Yes, yeah. For the confusion there. No. Yeah, like, in Twilight Princess, yes, he is his own person, but in Breath of the Wild, he's a companion. But he's an optional companion, so I'm not gonna count him. I'm actually not gonna count, I'm not gonna count Wolf Link, and I'm not gonna count your, steeds in this least favorite companion. And I'm not gonna count the Oracle ones because I've not played Oracle, okay? So I cannot count them, I have no opinion about them. Yeah, I wouldn't count, yeah, no, we're not gonna. So, I love Navi, I love all the fairies I love. Eslo is an enjoyable little guy. Lineback is great. Zelda is great. I love Vi. I know people are haters. I don't. If anyone's paying attention, I am very much avoiding Midna right now. Midna is great. I'm gonna put this right now. Midna is good. Midna is good. Midna is... Barry loves the fairies! Big surprise! Shocker! What can I say? Maybe I'm a little biased. So Midna is not my answer, by the way. I don't think I have a least favorite companion. I think all of them are good. If you had asked me when I was younger, Midna definitely would have been the answer though. And that is because I think a lot of reasons. But for nowadays, Midna is not. I can't say unfollowed. No. So here's the thing about Midna. Okay, this is a me problem. I think. Twilight Princess used to be my least favorite Zelda. Okay, that doesn't mean it's bad. Okay. I do want to say that. Again, reiterating, just because it's my least favorite doesn't, or was my least favorite, doesn't mean it was bad. It was my least favorite. And Midna was my least favorite. I do like Midna. But some of my chat has heard me say, something in my brain activates the hater in me when other people start talking about how amazing Midna is. Every time somebody starts being like, Midna is the best character ever, the hater in me just crawls out of the pit of the depths of my soul and is like, no, she's the worst person. Yeah, no, I think she's very much like, everyone, yeah, it's nothing to do with Midna, and all has to do with Midna's lovers. Midna's fans is what I have a problem with, I think, not Midna. So every time Midna's, like, fans go off, I feel like the evil part of me just like crawl out of my depths of my blackened soul and be like, no, she's the worst actually. She's not. She's actually a really good character. Unfortunately, because she's such a good character, I feel like the rest of the game suffered. And that's why Twilight Princess was one of my, was the least favorite Zelda. It is not anymore the least favorite Zelda. I actually have a Zelda I like even less than Twilight Princess. And I want y'all to know, so I played Twilight Princess when it came out-ish. Probably not right when it came out, but around the early 2000s or whatever. It came in 2000. It was released in 2006, so probably not that... Actually, no, I might have played it. I might have played it either 2006 or 2007. very, very close to when it came out. I could not play it. I was like 12. The game was very frustrating for me. I have replayed the game since. I still find it very frustrating. I have considered streaming Twilight Princess to see if maybe I can create a more positive experience with the game, or maybe y'all can help my dumbass get through the dungeons, because one of the main problems I have had while playing Twilight Princess is dealing with the dungeons. I used to describe it, well, now I can describe it even worse. I used to describe it as, hey, you know how everyone gets really confused and annoyed by the water temple in Ocarina of Time? Now apply that to almost every single dungeon, and that is how I felt playing Twilight Princess. I did not have a good time. And it's partly because I'm just dumb. And I think part of it is some of the dungeons, like the water dungeon in Twilight Princess, I think is worse than the dungeon in Ocarina of Time. Again, maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. It's just, it confuses me and frustrates me. But that doesn't mean, like, there aren't good dungeons in Twilight Princess. Because there are. Like, I know this. But, yeah, they were your favorite. They're one of my least favorite. Not all of them, okay? Not all of them. Like, the Temple of Time is fine. The Water Temple in Twilight Princess is... I get confused in it every single time. The Forest Temple I used to hate because I accept the title. Okay, we got different tastes here. I feel like everyone likes the, is it Arbitrator's Grounds? That's the one with the skeleton dragon, yes? Am I remembering that correctly? Spiders? Oh. I don't care about spiders. That doesn't bother me. But I think everyone likes that one because you get the spinny top and you can go whee! and that's what, yeah, the desert temple, the desert one. The desert one I was fine with. The Temple of Time I was fine with. The Forest Temple, the very first one, I did not like for the longest time because, and this is the developer's fault. This is the one I will fully yell at the Nintendo for. There is a chest on one of the pillars. There's a chest on one of the pillars that you have to roll into to get. And you have to because that chest has a key. But the problem is the developers didn't tell you that chest was there unless you look up. Which I don't know why you're looking up at pillars because there's no, this is the first dungeon. They haven't taught you need to look up. If you did not know that chest was there, you would be stuck in the first dungeon freaking forever. So once I learned that, the forest dungeon was not a problem. It's still not my favorite. I do like Monkey. I don't normally like monkeys, but Monkey and Zelda is good. That's not a dungeon, that's a boss run. Yeah, the trials that you do with the one dragon. Yeah, that's a boss run. That was it. Fair enough. It's like, I think technically in Ocarina of Time, the bottom of the well and the ice cavern are mini dungeons. So they're technically dungeons, but they're not dungeons. I have never done the boss rush because I love myself. Oh, for those who weren't here at the beginning of stream, I was thinking of maybe sometime in the future, if you guys are interested, because I have done this before. I was thinking of doing a 3-part run in Ocarina of Time. It would be just vanilla Ocarina of Time, nothing special. But it would be a 3-part run. And I've done a 3-heart run in Ocarina of Time before, and it was not in like an emulator. It was like on my GameCube version of Ocarina of Time, and I was fine with it. So I figured I would ask if y'all would be interested in watching me seeing how many times I die. I don't think I'm gonna die that much if I do that. Okay, I think that's the third dude. Hey, look at me! 3 blights down, 1 to go. Okay. So I'm still sticking with my prediction of I am not going to get to coloring because we are at 2 hours and 22 minutes, which means I have 44 minutes before I have to end stream. And considering the spear is shit, I'm gonna say we are gonna hopefully finish doing the Langar. I will try to finish. I got focus. Guys, if you see me go to do something, like go search something up, yell at me. Tell me no. I gotta finish the blight first. I can't go looking, or somebody else has to look it up, okay? I gotta focus. Focusing. Thing? Okay, good. Astral's on the job. Keep me on track. I gotta draw this last blight. I'm pretty sure the spear is what's gonna... Why is his head so wide? I am excited. I love how we did the first 3 Phantom Ganons, like, so quickly, right? And then I've been dragging my feet with the blights. Like, completely just dragging my feet. Like, ugh! Don't want to do them! I don't have to do them, but I'm torturing myself and doing them anyways. But once these guys are done, which Ganondorf should I do, guys? I'll go ahead and ask. What Ganondorf do you think? Phantom Ganon has a nicer design. Astral, which Phantom Ganon? There's 3 of them. There's these guys too, so technically there's 7 of them. Which Phantom Ganon are you talking about? What do you mean? The Wind Waker one. The Wind Waker one is also the one that is in Four Swords and Hyrule Warriors. So that one is the most used design, and it's probably because it's so simple. Like, it's a fairly simple design. Oh my goodness, what a violence. I love how I got silent enough just for that song to start. Alright, this is violent. Put the song on here. Who's craving violence? Okay. Okay, I was asking the question, which Ganondorf should I do? Yes. Yeah, Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Ganon. Gosh, my brain is scrambled eggs. Phantom, I almost said Hourglass again! Oh my god! So annoyed. I'm so annoyed with myself. Stop it! I always crave violence. You know what? Actually, I've told people, I am very nice most of the time, but internally, I also crave violence. Sometimes I just want to go ape shit. I just wanna like bite and chew and destroy things sometimes. But I don't because I have such great self-control, and everyone should appreciate that self-control. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom Phantom Ganon is a dehydrated Ganondorf, which is why I am not going to draw dehydrated Ganondorf. I am only gonna draw hydrated Ganondorf. Only. So, which Ganondorf do we think I should do first? We have Tears of the Kingdom, 2 designs for him for Tears of the Kingdom. For Ganondorf. I'm not talking about Ganons. I'm not talking about animal forms. I'm talking about Ganondorf. Okay, the man. So, like, have to specify. So there's Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf. There's Ocarina of Time, who I am gonna make different from his Phantom Ganon as well. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. I'm not even looking at my list. I'm actually doing it. Hold on. I know I said yell at me, but this is related. Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, the 2 Tears of the Kingdom, Hyrule Warriors, and Demise is on this list. And Demise is only on this list because I did Hylia when I did the Zelda. I drew all the Zeldas, I did Hylia. So, I feel like it is appropriate to do Demise as well. No, yeah, no animal forms yet. Those are part of the Ganon list, and I am leaving Ganon for last because that is the largest group. Like, all these guys are Ganon and Ganondorf related, right? But I put them in groups. So we did the Phantoms first because they're the smallest group, smallest category. And then we're doing Ganondorf next because it's the next smallest category, and then we'll do Ganon. And Ganon is a very big list. So I am specifically talking about the man because it is the next smallest. So, which one should I do first? Because which one I do first will actually determine who I do next. I've said this so many times. I have said this so many times now. I'll keep saying this because I have new people. If we do a Ganon design that is really complicated, I am going to do the Ganon after that will be one of the simpler designs, so I cannot lose my mind. So like Twilight Princess and Hyrule Warriors are the most, I think, gonna be the most complicated. So if we start with like Tears of the Kingdom, I will do Wind Waker after him. Wind Waker is pretty. And then I would just go back and forth between complicated and not complicated. Demise, I haven't decided where he is on the detailed list because I know he has like scales, but also I can cheat. I can cheat. If I can find a good scale brush, him and the imprisoned will be very easy. Ooh, for that, I have drawn I know you've drawn those scales. Listen, there are brushes. Use your tools. You don't need to torture yourself. Don't do that to yourself. The brushes didn't look right. Fair enough. I know at one point I had a really good scales brush, but I don't know what happened to it. And it upsets me because it was a really good one and I used it. I don't know what happened. I need it back. I need to find a good one. But other than that, like, if we don't include, like, the scales, right? Demise, I think, is pretty simple because it's just, like, beefy man with some claws, fiery hair, and a cloth, right? So, I don't know where to put him. I don't know where to put Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf either. Because he is complicated, but also like I don't. He's once again, he's not wearing many clothes, so I don't. Like, I guess I would demise in Tears of the Kingdom somewhere in, like, the middle range, because they do have some complicated details, but, like, overall, they're not... Oh, what the fuck I'm looking at, by the way? What am I looking at? Like, I do and don't think they would be hard. The ones that I think will be the hardest, I honestly think the hardest one will be not Tears again. God. Hyrule Warriors. Gotta show off that chest. Gotta make the women, or no, women, the swimming? Gotta give the girls and the gays the swoon. What I was trying to say. But yeah, no, Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf I think is going to be the hardest, and that is based off of the fact that Hyrule Warriors Zelda was the hardest, and she made me want to cry. Like, I did not Tears. Oh my god, I'm mixing up things. Twilight Princess Zelda, I did Twilight Princess Zelda. And I was like, oh my god, that was so complicated. That took a lot of time. It was kind of fun though. I like drawing detail. I whine and complain about the blights. I do like drawing details in the this is a fun challenge kind of way. But there comes to a point where I'm just like, I hate this. Why is there so many details? And that's what happened when I did Hyrule Warriors Zelda. It was just like, why? Why? So I think I'm gonna experience the same thing with Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf. I think it's gonna be, I think he's gonna make me kind of tear my hair out, just a little bit. I think Twilight Princess Ganondorf will definitely be the other one that's gonna hurt my brain. And then I would put, after them would be, I think, Tears of the Kingdom, Demise. Obviously, Wind Waker I put at the bottom of how hard it is to draw. His design is fairly simple. And then Ocarina of Time Ganondorf is not very complicated at all. Technically, I've technically drawn him, if you include the fact that I drew his Phantom. His Phantom is basically the same design as him. I am going to, again, I already said this one, I'll say it again. I'm going to do the future version of Ganondorf for Ocarina of Time because of the fact that I did his Phantom, and his Phantom's more of based off of the younger version of Ganondorf. So I figured if, just so that they're even more different than they are, because they are different. Like Phantom Ganon, I gave his horse. He got a horse, and his skull face, right? But to make them even more different from each other, I am going to... Did I use the symmetry tool by accident? Okay. Okay. Anyways, baffling myself right now. To make the Phantom different from the actual Ganondorf, I'm going to do the older version of Ganondorf because he has his luscious locks and his cape. Also, I don't think younger Ganondorf... Does younger Ganondorf... No, younger Ganondorf wears earrings, right? Does he wear different earrings? He's older? I don't remember. And I am being good and not looking it up right now, so if someone else could look it up, that would be swell. But I am gonna be good. I am not gonna look it up. I am going to keep drawing, because we're very close to finishing this. You think so? I thought he wore, like... I think he wore earrings when he was a younger... But I don't know if he wears different... Like, there's obviously, like, differences between older and younger, but not, like, a ton. I know the cape is one, and the long flowing locks are one. Another one. I can't think if there's anything else. Ocarina of Time. I'm talking about Ocarina of Time Ganondorf because I drew his Phantom, and I'm trying to think of what will make the Phantom look different from Ganondorf when I draw him, because Ganondorf I'm gonna go by the older design, so I'm trying to think like what's the differences besides one has a skull face. Okay, yeah, so that's like the older. Does he doesn't wear those big earrings though, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I am correct. Okay, cool. So he wears bigger earrings. Cool. I don't know why I've remembered that. You know what? It's probably because I just played Ocarina of Time a lot. I've stared down this man so many times. I just memorized random... And also I've looked at... I'm pretty sure I looked at, younger Ganon. Has pointier ears. Yes, he does. That was something I'm trying to figure out where I want to start this sentence. When I was... So Ocarina of Time Gerudo obviously have round ears. And then Ganondorf gets the pointy ears during Ocarina of Time. And I assumed it was because... Not because he was evil, but because he, because the Gerudo don't, other than, the witches, right, don't do magic? So I thought, growing up, that he got pointy ears because he had, yeah, kind of related to the Triforce. Like, the Triforce gave him more magic, and he gained more magic. Of course, now I can say it's, he, I don't know, gained the ability to hear the gods, I guess, if you want to be more... be more something. I don't know, I haven't figured out the word I'm looking for. Something, this is why it bothers me that Gerudo and Breath of the Wild have pointed ears. I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to voice, like trying to say. I just always liked that the Gerudo... I always liked how the Gerudo had round ears, and like the pointed ears was an indication of something related. Of course now I don't care, but like when the Breath of the Wild first came out and I was like, why do the Gerudo have fucking pointy ears? I guess I was just mad because like that's... There's not many round-eared... The art book did not help, but good art, yeah. Well, you tried. I I guess, I don't know, there's not a lot of rounded-eared character, race. I mean, there's actual humans in the Zelda series, but the Gerudo were one of the few that, like, had rounded ears. And I don't know why it bothered me that they got pointed ears all of a sudden. But that's, like, the least concerning part about the Gerudo in the Breath of the Wild, like, in the Wild games. Honestly, there's way more important things we need to discuss when it comes to how the Gerudo are portrayed in the Wild games, okay? There's much more, more concerning things related to that. Pointed ears is not one of them. But yeah, I was not, like, a fan of them getting pointed ears. Like, why? The Gerudo were, like, unique in the fact that they don't have pointed ears. Oh, to bring, I brought this up a couple of times because I came across a blog that was, like, Koga. Not inspired. What is the word I'm looking for? Focused? I didn't realize that the Astral, a lot of the gods are not the gold, the Triforce doesn't freaking exist in the, like, the what? I'm not gonna get into that. The Wild games are a whole entity. I think I just finished one. Guys, I did it! I did it! They're full of problems. They are, like, I had my coworker asked me about, because the only game he has completed, only Zelda game he's completed is Breath of the Wild, and he asked me about Tears of the Kingdom, and I made a face at him. Oh, polite line. Mission complete. I made a face at him. Tears of the Kingdom is my least favorite Zelda game now. The games have, again, that doesn't mean they're bad, but, as games, if you focus only on the gameplay, I don't think they're bad games at all. If we start talking about story, that's a whole issue I have. I hate the story. I don't fully hate the story. And this is why Twilight Princess was my least favorite for the longest time. But Twilight Princess, I think, did better than Tears of the Kingdom. Because Twilight Princess's issue in the story was that they spent a lot of time developing Midna, that it feels like literally everything else, this doesn't mean it's true, this is just how it feels, literally everything else got shoved aside, and there's a lot of things that they could have written better. Tears of the Kingdom feels like a worse version of that, where, like, there's some good ideas, but the execution wasn't there for me. I still cried over it. I still cried. I still cried over Tears of the Kingdom, but and I stated this to my coworker because I mentioned that he keeps thinking Tears of the Kingdom is most recent Zelda, and I'm like, actually no, Echoes of Wisdom is, but I guess Nintendo just hates Zelda or something. I don't know. Echoes of Wisdom I had so much fun with. The problem I have about Age of Imprisonment existing is because it feels like Nintendo wants you to buy a whole other game to tell the story that they should have told in Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played Age of Imprisonment, but that's how it feels. It feels like you are buying the story that should have been in Tears of the Kingdom in the first place. And that's not... Again, I'm not trying to be a hater, and if y'all like those games, good for you. I still enjoyed playing Tears... Well, I can't say I fully enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom, but that's not Tears of the Kingdom's fault. I was just major depresso while playing it. I enjoyed playing it. Age of Imprisonment doesn't even tell anything substantial? You serious? Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that makes it worse! Don't tell me that! Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Yeah, so that's... I know it expanded on things, but like the sages actually have names? What the f... Like, it does feel like Tears of the Kingdom, and there's nothing wrong with this except the fact that they did this with Zelda, I think is the problem. If you have a game that's focused, like they made the game, I think they made the gameplay first, right? They made the gameplay first, and then tacked a story onto it, which is fine if it wasn't a Zelda game, I think. This is the terrible opinions part of the stream. I'm gonna oh, you fix that. Yeah, no, so Tears of the Kingdom is my least favorite Zelda game. That doesn't mean I did not enjoy it. I did have things I enjoyed of it, but it does... They could do better. They could do better. They could do way better than what they did. So that's my opinion. So I feel the same way about Twilight Princess, but yeah, Twilight Princess was better than Tears of the Kingdom. And Echoes of Wisdom beats them both. I love... I actually really enjoy... I'm putting these on the wrong... Echoes of Wisdom is actually the one Zelda game I almost 100%. Which is wild. Yeah, the whole prime energy thing on Echoes of Wisdom is really dumb. But I don't... Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Like, why is Nintendo... Like, Prime Energy only makes sense. This is the only way in my head this makes sense. Is that somehow they lost the Triforce. Like, something terrible. Like, something like a calamity, like completely destroyed everything in Hyrule and destroyed all the information on the Triforce, and that information just did not get passed down like it was supposed to. That's the only way calling it Prime Energy works. I don't know why Nintendo is allergic to calling it the Triforce. Because it's not just Echoes of Wisdom. They didn't name it in Breath of the Wild, and then they completely ignored it in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it exists, but for some reason, we're not acknowledging what it's called. Why? Why are we, I'm gonna say, why are they embarrassed by what they created? That's kind of what it feels like. Like they're embarrassed by their old lore. And it's like, why? That's why everyone liked it! Why are you embarrassed? Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf is a other than he's hot for people. Kind of a disappointment. He doesn't do anything. Anyways, I'm not trying to trash. Hey, Astral, we're not here to trash on Tears of the Kingdom, okay? It's not my favorite game. But it does have some fun. I keep telling people, like, you get new ability, like I told my coworker, I mean, you get some cool, like, the Ascend ability. Totally cool. Love that ability. I bet if I tried to play Breath of the Wild, I'd be so disappointed I don't have that ability. Yeah, like the actual gameplay, some of the new enemies are great. Likes are still disgusting no matter which game they're in. What's her face? From, Harry Town, like you get the little daughter, so cute. The dragons lore kinda got expanded, which was interesting. Yeah, so there's a lot. I'm not gonna say too much. And we got, what did they call? They call them Gibdos, right? They're not Gibdos to me. They're freaking Redeads. But those were actually pretty creepy. All the sages love them. I'm still confused why we skipped over what's his face, and we went straight to his son. Weird decision. Let's put the child and the sage. Okay. Having Zelda hang out with you at the beginning of the game was nice. I wish it was longer. But yeah, no, I don't, again, just because something's my least favorite does not mean it is bad. It's still a fun game. Don't think too hard about lore implications at all. Honestly, you probably should be loosey-goosey with Zelda lore anyways. I feel like some people take it way too seriously. I've already ranted about this several times. Some people just take the timeline and all that way too seriously. And I'm like, hey guys, I need you to stop drinking caffeine. I need you all to chill. Okay. Look at that, guys. I got it all lined. I went ahead and applied the two big colors. I can tell it's probably gonna take forever to color the flats on this. So we'll have, because we need to do the flats, we need to do the shading, and then we need to do the glows. Because we will have a lot of glowing bits happening on these guys. Because their skin has some glowing, and then their body has some glowing, and then their weapons have glowing. So there's a lot of glowy bits on these guys. So I think the flat color will probably take the longest, and then we'll have to do. I'm gonna guess 1.5 stream of working on the blights, and then we will do Ganondorf. I think that is my prediction. My goal for all the Ganons this year was to do most or half. I would like a good chunk of them done, but I know I'm not gonna get all of them done because there's more than, I think there's like 30 of them altogether. So I know that's, unless I'm working on them constantly, I'm not gonna complete all. So, we will, I don't know if we're gonna do art next week or game. We'll see how I feel. And then Friday, me and Komi are going to continue our double Ocarina of Time archipelago. I think I'd finished the Shadow Temple, and I need to. I don't remember where I was heading to next. To be honest, it's been long enough that I don't remember. I do know I'm missing a lot of items. I know I finished the Ice Cavern. I did the Ice Cavern. I did, I think, the bottom of the well, and then the Shadow Temple. So I still have a bunch of other temple and dungeon. So, come watch me get 15 rupees and hearts. Not heart pieces, hearts. By the way, not heart pieces. I wish they were heart pieces. They're not heart pieces. Okay. I am going to send you guys. I'm gonna send you guys to Sarah the Bobcat Aid. She is doing Hades 2, but she is planning on playing Tomodachi Life afterwards. I think she's fun or something. And I will hopefully see you guys on Friday, if not next. So, see you next week, if not Friday. That's what I mean. Thank you guys for coming in and saying hi. I hope to see you around. Mwah! Bye. Have a good night.